Hey everybody, this is Alex LaChance from Regarding Real Estate. I just want to talk to you today about what happens after you sign the purchase and sales agreement. Now this is one of the most exciting times for both buyers and sellers because you've got a deal and you're moving on with life. However, this is when the work just starts. First things first, the buyer needs to give an earnest money deposit, an EMD. I usually just say deposit. When I'm the buyer's agent, I like to take that and personally deliver it to the seller's agent's office so we know it's there, it's getting deposited, and we're officially under contract with money binding it. Some people drop these in the mail. That's fine. Sometimes situations call for that where the seller's, from a ways away and things like that, but I like to hand deliver them. And I'd like to see all you other agents out there hand deliver them as well, so we're not waiting for them in the mail, please. Anyway, then the next thing that happens is a home inspection. This is at the buyer's choice, whether they want what test they want to do, what type of inspection they want, and what inspector they want to use. There's a bunch of different options usually. Air tests for radon, water tests. If you have a septic system, you might want to get a septic guy out there. And there's all different ranges of services, and you're going to pay differently by those services and the size of the house. Some people put in offers without home inspections when they're really wanting a house and they don't want to lose it to make their offer stand out amongst the others. I don't recommend this. I have done it, but it's a little bit scary. I always recommend using a professional home inspector. These guys are great, well worth the money you pay. Now, if you get through your inspection, you get a report back. There's some defects that weren't disclosed on the disclosure you signed when you signed your purchase and sales agreement. You have a chance to negotiate to get those items fixed, reduce the sales price, possibly get some money back towards your closing costs. It basically opens a whole new round of negotiations. Now, people get surprised sometimes that the sellers can just flat out say no. If you ask for something and they don't want to do it, they can say no. So then the option is to be asked to be released from the contract. Typically that's what happens if they don't want to do anything to fix your problems. They will release you from the contract and it'll be over. Very rarely does anybody try to hold somebody into a contract because they can't really sell the house when there's still money deposited on that sale. So you'll typically get a release pretty easy. Now, you get past that, you get past inspections and negotiations, you're on to dealing with just your financing. Now, you've probably already filled out an application with your lender. They've already started asking you for verification documents. You've already started that process, and you tell them it's good to move forward on the appraisal. They'll collect money for the appraisal, and we'll get an appraisal scheduled. This usually takes place with just the appraiser and the seller's agent. They'll tour the house. They'll note any condition issues. They'll compare it to other closed sales in the area and come up with a price, report that back to the lender. If the lender finds it acceptable with the terms of your loan, then you'll be moving forward. Lender will usually send everything over to a title company that they work with. There are situations where lawyers get involved or another title company is chosen, but most of the time the lender has a title company that they work with on a regular basis. Usually right when it goes under contract, they will have alerted the title company and the title company will start fact-finding. They were going to do a title search to make sure it's clear title, and they're going to send out questionnaires to both buyer and seller to get all the information they need to know. Not only contact information, but if there's liens on the property, if there's a homeowners association, they're going to be looking for contacts for the homeowners association. But they're going to, behind the scenes, start putting this deal together from a legal standpoint where the property can actually be transferred to the new owner. Everything else would be done at this point, and you'd just be waiting to close. And the bank will let everybody know when it's clear, and then we'll book a final walkthrough, usually the day before or the morning before the closing, where you just want to make sure that the seller didn't break anything on the way out, they didn't leave a bunch of junk behind, they didn't leave big bulky items behind that they thought you might want. You see, oh, I left this big chair behind because I thought it would be great for the new owner. Well, if the new owner doesn't want it, then now they're stuck disposing of it. So as a seller, you need to communicate with your agent what you intend to leave behind, if anything, and see if the buyers want it, because you don't want to hold up that closing on the last day because you left a baby grand piano and they don't even like music. We've seen it all. I saw a great video from a local agent not long ago about somebody leaving their cat behind. One of the lines on the purchase and sales agreement that speaks of the final walkthrough talks about broom clean condition and free of all debris. I can't really find a definition for debris that includes a cat, but don't leave your cat behind. If you need help with any of this stuff, give me a call, 603-731-7423. Be happy to help. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.